Okay, I want to check it out. So this is below gold, or basically gold, whatever. And we're playing cap. So far we've had like some reflection on the team composition. I don't agree with everything. I don't think Scarlet Witch is horrible into everything. I think Scarlet Witch has some unique things that she can do, and it's just different when we're talking about gold. Triple main healers. I mean, again, it can work. Maybe it helps our team stay alive, and we can use some really good ultimates. Potentially it can work out great. So, I think these are fine considerations. I don't know if I would really be going into that for gold, and then the mag suggestion I think is really good. Can't solo tank as a cap, but again, I mean, out of all my experience, like in gold and these types of ranks, like, bro, it doesn't really I don't think it really matters that much, but I do think it's excellent advice. Playing mag or something like that is excellent advice. But if you want to play cap, hey, bro, because I was kind of like that too. I didn't want to play mag. Now I see mag is actually quite good, but I didn't want to play mag. I wanted to play like Venom or Angela. So like I would solo tank that shit. And so I don't think it's that bad. Hats off for the crosshair there. Okay, we're getting into the game. Nice target acquisition. Looks like we got pushed back or something, or we basically had him. So unfortunately, I haven't played cap yet, so I won't be able to give like the technical advice, like, oh, you should have hit him with the shield here, or done this move here. But we can definitely look at everything else. So far, I wasn't sure what to expect. Gameplay doesn't look that bad. So this is something to pick up on. So I'm gonna give like a bunch of advice about a bunch of shit. People just died, so we should be aware of who died. So this guy died early. That's really good. That's basically your doing, right? So, but of course, all the team play matters of everybody. So we lost a healer though, and right now we only have 2 healers. Well, that's another thing about only looking at the ending screen scoreboard. It doesn't necessarily tell you the story of the whole game. But anyway, their rogue died. So their one, this is like kind of like cap, right? It's like a dive tank. And so they also don't have, they're also solo tanking with like a similar type of tank. This goes into my point that like it probably doesn't really matter at this rank. And there's a lot of cool stuff you can get done with people like, with heroes like Mag. But losing a healer is very substantial. Now we're half healing for the entire team. And it's going to take them a while to get back because their spawn is like literally right here. So this guy's coming back, and he's going to be able to, right away challenge the fight. But she is going to be coming back from all the way back that spawn, and she'll have to come all the way through here. So yeah. So when we need healing so much, it kind of puts our team in a bind because there's only one healer. So now he has to totally protect himself. Like, just go over the things that this guy has to do. He has to protect himself all by himself. He was getting attacked by a Psylocke. He doesn't have another healer that they can patty cake, get back to full health, and immediately start healing the team again. He's got to do it by himself. And he's got 4 players that he needs to heal. So this situation doesn't look too bad. They're all healed up. He survived. She's running away. So you're the only one at low health. So from this whole situation, it's basically like, chill with this guy. If he needs to heal these guys, it is what it is. And I'm just waiting. And once I get healed up nicely, and then we'll also have our other healer come back. And then we'll be ready to go into the fight. And yeah, it's the end of the team fight, so yeah, we're totally good. But I wanted to go over that stuff because that's useful to like know about. Nice, cool positioning. Alright, it's nice to attack her. Yeah, she's isolated. You got the this bubble, so see what happens. Body blocking her a little bit, but we can't do everything, and ended up killing her. Really, really nice. So that's already like a huge win. And we did have this one die as well at the same time. So we gotta kind of, hear it and see it in the corner or whatever. I actually forget, what did you say that you wanted to like do? Oh, you feel like you're a good cap. So you didn't really say, you didn't give like anything to say exactly, but you have a specific one you want to look at. Why did the defeat happen? Okay, so we'll just kind of. Okay. So this is our first death, and so let's check it out. So this was like a huge win. So, and we are right by their spawn door, right? So my team has to stay back here. They're not going to be able to really push up and be really close to me and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to make it all the way back to my team, or maybe I escape through here or whatever, from this position. And we already got a crucial kill. So this is like going really, really well. I got rid of a tank. So now this whole team basically is stalled for this next 15 seconds or whatever that it takes her to spawn back in. So then we went to half health, and we went there almost. Oh yeah, so it's like that healer came in to save them, but yeah, that healer is really good at saving herself. She's not as vulnerable as some of the other healers. And then yeah, they have that rogue. The rogue can grab us, so that's like a pretty strong CC move. And in general, she's got a few CC moves. So these are just things that we can include in our decision making of like, do we want to do this or not? But in general, we could have played it safer in general, knowing that we just won a really good kill there. But then we also lost one of our people. They still haven't really pushed in, but now they're pushing in. So yeah, the rogue got a kill. So they've completely won the team fight, but we'll have another chance to do another team fight right here by the time everybody comes back. Alright, this is you coming in. So they got some good positioning. You know, this guy here and everybody's around here. All of their people are alive. So we're going around. Going back. Go ahead and attack him. It's nice. Just missed him there with the push. So now we're getting focused by the whole back line. That's good. Nice to go to cover there. Yep. Commit to cover. Woo! Get the fuck out of there. Get the health. Very nice. Looks pretty good. And this is really good. We're distracting a healer. She already used her fox form. Boom! It's done. So excellent use of your abilities there. So yeah, I think that one was just purely. I don't think you really could have done. I mean, maybe a cap would have things to say of what you could have done there or something like that. But yeah, you distracted the team back here. You took a healer with you. It's pretty damn good, but it didn't end up working out. And that's okay. It can be hard to take this point in general, actually. So now we're going after this guy. We just barely survived. So I don't love this in general here, because it was like when we came back, none of our. It's like what we're looking at is like none of our team is going to be able to be with us at all. It's all just them here. And we're coming in with half health, so it doesn't look good for us to survive. So like we have a few options of what we can do. Yeah, you went after the healer, which is cool, and then that ended up working. We got a kill off of that. And he used his ultimate to kill these people, I think. So, you know. Yeah. So I don't hate the idea of just like entering the team fight, trying to kill the healer, and then dying right afterwards. And then you can start back with the team who also died. But we did also have the option to try to escape and try to join back with the team. But in general, yeah, we need to just fully get back into a team. So yeah, so now we have our ultimate. We're the first out in front of the team. So it seems like, I don't know if you did that for fun or it's like a map thing. Dude, when I first started playing the game, the maps were freaking confusing. But yeah, this way goes this way. And then the only way to get through here is through here. Right, so that's a mechanic thing I can touch on. Of like, I don't think it smacks with enemies, it doesn't collide. So when we use like the space into slam down, it will like always go to the ground, wherever the ground thing is. So we could have actually done a slam down like right down below her if we didn't want to go flying past her. Not 100% on that, because like I said, I didn't play cap, but yeah. Very nice again. Very nice. And that's excellent to take advantage of too, like, because he needs to go through this doorway and then potentially he could have got healed, but he did that. And in general, yeah, they're just, he was vulnerable, you know, because potentially he could get saved in another way, but yeah, he was vulnerable. He totally took advantage of it. That's awesome. All right, now we're in the mat. Now we're in the back line. Right off the bat, we're kind of struggling, but all right. Got the healing ultimate. Waste their time here. Nice, nice. So I think we kind of ran away from that instead of realizing it was our teammate. So that's something to improve. Absolutely. I mean, I do that too, you know, of course. You know what I mean? But like, we should get better and better at like who was on my team and who was on their team. If you haven't checked in a bit, you don't 100% know that they don't have a Scarlet Witch, right? But you probably know at this point. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Nice position. No wasting time. It paid off. So again, yeah, wasting both of the tanks' time. It's getting a little dicey. Got healed out of it. Yeah, I mean, things look good. Yeah, nice target tracking there. You saw that he went that way, so you got him. All right, so we won that team fight. All right, now they got Gambit ultimate. Very nearly got out of it, but yeah, it deserves a review, right? So in general, we just had like whatever just happened, 2 team fights or whatever, and we used our ultimate. A bunch of stuff happened. I wasn't even keeping track of it, to be honest. But we used this ultimate. We used this ultimate, and then they haven't used theirs in a while. But they have 2 healers, and so we can expect their ultimates to be coming out. And like, so realistically, I mean, I made the mistake. I wasn't even thinking about it, you know what I mean? But realistically, we would 100% know that at this point in the game. We know that they're going to do it ultimate. So going on him is interesting. I mean, it's been going well to just like dive people, and obviously we did get him low health and stuff. But I don't love this dive as much. I mean, like I said, I'm not a cat player or whatever, but just because it puts us in the center of the team, like literally everybody can hit us basically. And then that was something he might have been thinking as well. Well, if I'd hit my ultimate right now, I bet this guy can't get away. There's a few things to be aware to look at there. But you did get away though, but yeah, you got focused down. And then we have no healing ultimate. And they used both theirs. That's another thing to keep track of as well. Because they didn't need to use both of their healing ultimates, but they did. So that's good for us. And we should be aware of when that happens. We're fighting these guys. I think I'll also mention, just, you know, I think it might benefit your play. That's the second time I saw you grab a healing, whatever the fuck, a healing thing. A health pack when you were like, I think you were like almost entirely full health. So obviously it's good to grab health packs, but I think, you know, that's something for you to reflect on, of like, when do I want to grab health packs? How do I want to play around health packs and stuff like that?